A tale I've written, invented, yes, hence an attempt to unite the Christian pence with the non-belief in a middle ground, somewhere between mystery and good sense. With Flora mystical and magical, Eden's botanical garden was blessed. So Eve, taking more than just the apple, plucked off the loveliest of the best. Thus it's to Eve that we must give our thanks for earth's variety of fruits and plants. For when she was out of paradise thrown, she stole all the flowers we've ever known. Therewith, through sensuous beauty and grace, Eve with Adam brought forth the human race. But our world would never have come to be had not God allowed them his mystery. When they were banished from his bosom, Eve saw more than just the apple blossom, and took, on her way through Eden's bowers, many wondrous plants and fruitful flowers. Mighty God, upon seeing this great theft, at first was angered, but soon smiled and wept. For human nature was made in his name, so he had no one but himself to blame. Yet still he made ready his thunderbolt, as his Old Testament wrath cast its vote, to end this experiment gone so wrong. But then he felt the joy of life's new song. Eve had all the plants that she could carry. God in his wisdom grew uncontrary. Out of Eden she waved the flowered wands, the seeds spilling upon the barren lands. God held the lightning bolt already lit, no longer knowing what to do with it, so he threw it into the heart of hell, forming of it a place where all was well. Thus the world from molten fire had birth, as hell faded and was turned into earth. This he gave to Adam and Eve, with love for them and theirs to make a heaven of. From his bolt grew the hawthorn and bluebell, and he be damned, for Eve stole these as well. So he laughed and pretended not to see, retreating into eternity.
So be it, God said, when time was young, that such is the life my design has wrung, for in their souls some part of me has sprung. So let them enjoy all the songs I've sung. Life was much too easy in paradise, and lacked therefore of any real meaning, for without the lows there can be no highs. All that remains is a dull, flat feeling. There's no devil to blame for their great zest. This mix of good and bad makes them best. The human nature that makes them survive also lets them feel very much alive. That same beastful soul that makes them glad does also make them seem a little bad. If only I could strip the wrong from right, but I cannot have the day without the night.
So it was that with fertile delight Eve seeded the lifeless earth for us to receive. Though many flowers she had to leave behind, these we have from the mother of mankind. Eve gathered the amiable jasmine, which soft exhales its breath of friendship, and by a delicious fragrance in the night overpowers the stars with its sweet delight. The jasmine impregnates the dew each night with its friendly perfume of good and right. Thus morning's incense carries its odor, keeping everyone in fresh good humor. Love's first emotion springs from the lilac, for it blooms when nature is first aroused. Thus it's love's youngest dream to all come back, where it will ne'er again remain unspoused.